No way!
Come on.
Yeah.
Look up, look up, look up!
Look up!
Look up!
You dumb fuck! You dumb fuck!
Yes!
There was one right there.
Oh my god!
Nerdy.
Base wars.
Oh yes, the Arabian Raid. So this little boy over here is the mysterious thief, and basically, your whole background is you're like a thief, and you come to this guy, you find him, and he's like, "Oh, you came here because of the rumors that are trying to invade the castle for all the treasure, and that there's some sort of back door." So eventually, blah 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 dialogue. You go into a boat, and then you take the boat into this cave. And the mysterious thief starts talking about how there were corrupt guards who once tried to use this as a back door in order to get in. So and they left hints on the walls how to solve this first puzzle. So that basically explains how this first puzzle happens. And then you go through the cave into what he later explains is this is the Cave of Wonders. And there's traps. All the treasure in here is cursed.
There's a hidden button, and in order to get to the rest of this lava parkour, you have to find the hidden button, and then it'll spawn in some blocks that allow you to parkour through here. There's a checkpoint that you can use, and then this is essentially the incinerator for all of the trash from the kingdom. And so in order to get rid of the lava, you have to find another secret button. And if you just go straight through here, just imagine that the lava's gone, then you enter the sewers. And so you have to try and figure out a way out of the sewers, which you can do by going into the big pipe. And then you just swim through here by pressing control, which people sometimes don't seem to realize. And then you get to a pressure plate that teleports you all the way up here. You continue through the pipe up until you get to this giant tower-like pipe that goes straight up and has a bunch of parkour. So when you get to the top of that, you go through the trapdoors and you are in the fountain.
So eventually you come up here and you come out of the fountain, and then you're in the backyard, what essentially is the backyard of the palace. So it's just like, the garden, and then they have a huge hedge maze around the back of the palace. So eventually, you got to wander through the hedge maze, and of course, there's actually a very important thing I need to show you guys. It is, where's the llama? This is David the Simp. And anyways, whenever so you're going through the maze, just normally, you just have to sort of trial and error your way. And then eventually you come over here into this main tower, and it's sort of like a bio room, like where they exhibit all the, plants and animals from around the world, and they just sort of, grow stuff. And eventually you come and talk to this guy, which is, it's just supposed to be like a guard, and he'll tell you, oh, you have to get a certain flower, and you have to put it into the cauldron in order to, make a potion to be able to get out of this room. So, you explore around some more. You have a little farmland out here, and then you have, just garden stuff. And then in this chest over here, when you open it up, there's not a flower in here. But anyways, after you find that flower, you come throw it into the cauldron, and then inside the brewing stand, you'll actually be able to brew Jump Boost 2 potions. And what that'll allow you to do is climb up this ladder over here, and then you climb up here, you jump on the roof, and you can climb up here. And then, of course, here's another checkpoint where the thief is just sort of talking about how you guys are getting really close to the king's room and getting to the treasure. So, you just have to keep going through without learning any guards. And then...
Yeah, so you parkour around this tower. I made the hardest jump so that it doesn't really, that you won't fall off unless you're being really stupid. So then you get up to the top, and there's this little trap door. So you go down there, and then it tells you that there should be a way to reach the vents from the king's room. So you have to look around, and if you come over to this corner where I am, there's actually a little hidden trap door in the floor that you can go down, and then you're going through the vents. It teleports you down a little bit farther, And then you keep going, and then there's a lever that opens a trapdoor into the vault area. And from here, there's a secret way to figure out what the item frame combination code is. So when you figure out what that is, you go through the door and you discover the treasure.
Oh wait, no, we're not. We're in adventure mode, so it doesn't trigger it.
Yeah.
You know what? It'll be a
It could be a
surprise.
surprise.
It'll be a surprise.
Yeah.
Also, there's a special chest over here that I made.
Go down here.
Oh.
Inside of the ghoul.
Teleports you to.
And then this is
yep.
the final room, and there's a little pressure plate that says pretty much you beat the map. Thanks for finding the treasure and all that. And that's it.
Base horse.